Folks, it's live time. That's what people say. Oh, that's a bad shot. Come on, Petey. You could give yourself more, whatever. I spent too much time setting up all this stuff before the stream started because we have a new recording setup. Um, the mixer streams, they crap out the mixer archives, and I can't do a local archive on the computer because it's an old computer. It doesn't like to record things. I'm gonna start up the game in the background, and so I had to hodgepodge a way to get all the feed from that machine out onto my little recorder here, which it seems to be working. I see audio levels, I see my face, so hopefully this means more reliable stream archives in the future. This is gonna fall. There we go. Alright, so that's there. That's running. I have way too little headroom. I need to switch to the other camera now. There we go. That seems better. We're going to play some Yu-Gi-Oh, folks. Not for the entire stream, but for a bit. I have been playing a lot of this game more, so I'm going to fix that camera. Give me a second. Alright. I was going to ignore it, but production stuff, the producer and me could not ignore it, so I'm going to just see if I can move this in a way that doesn't make the camera angry. Right here seems good. That looks all right. Okay, now we're starting the stream. That was a flawless start. Nothing like a clean start to a stream. We're gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh because I've been playing a lot of this game, as I was saying, and more so than I ever played of this game on PS4. I'm playing it on Switch right now, and I've played way more of it on Switch because this is the updated version, so it has like all the cards that I like to use. The PS4 version / PC version was an older version of the game that had didn't have the cards I like using. For example, I had this Dark Magician deck, which I love a lot. I had this deck in real life. This is pretty much a one-to-one copy of that deck. Same with this Crystal Beast deck that I just finished building. This is a new, this Magnet Warrior deck is a new deck that I built in this game. That now that I play it in the game, I feel like I want to build it in real life as well. So hopefully at some point I can afford to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards again. And then I'm rebuilding this, slowly building this Gem Knight deck, which is another one of my favorite decks, which I also have physically for real. So I'm building that slowly as I get the cards. To get the cards, I need to win duel points up there in the corner. You can see I have 86 right now. I need more because the pack is 400, but you get them really quickly. One duel gives you like anywhere between 800 and 1500, so you get them fairly quickly. And to get those points, we got a duel. So let's just play some games. I'm gonna play with every deck so you can see how they work. I'll play with Dark Magicians, which is probably my favorite, Crystal Beasts, and Magnet Warriors. So I've done the entire story mode for all of these top three pretty much. It's just 50% because to do 100%, you gotta play the duels in reverse order. So the first run through of the story mode is just all these in regular as they are presented, and then a second run through with the roles switched. But I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna go to a new one. I've been going through the Arc 5 one just because I'm almost done with it. I did it to unlock a bunch of cards. So let's just skip all that. Got a user deck out. And we're gonna go with our Dark Magician deck and see how that plays out. Nope, doesn't look like. Alright, let's move that. First to go. I like going first with this deck. I'm trying to get Discord to cooperate, and it doesn't want to cooperate. Alright, so this is an okay, not great hand. I don't have any rods. I don't have any dark magic circles. And I drew Mahad, which is a bricked card now. Mahad's only good when I draw him within the duel, not in my first hand. So let's just summon that. Skill Dark Magician, and end my turn. And for those of you not aware of how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or what these cards do, I'll explain their effects as they come into play. Right now, I'm not going to spend 20 minutes explaining every single card here. As I activate their effects, I'll explain what they do. Okay, so that's not good. Messenger of Peace makes it so I can't attack with monsters 1500 attack points or higher. Same goes for the opponent. The opponent can't attack with those monsters either. And then, of course, they activated Poly, and Poly fuses monsters together. What the little icons you saw appearing on my card were spell counters. Skilled Dark Magician, and anytime anyone activates a spell, they get a spell counter. Once they have 3 spell counters, I can tribute Skilled Dark Magician to special summon Dark Magician. So we're going to do this. And that's going to be the end of my turn. I can't do anything else because I can't attack. Nope. No, we're not. We're gonna just wait a little bit for. So what I want to do. I'll face up level 4 higher monsters to defense position. Shit. What I want to do is that I want to draw into my Dark Magic Circle, which is a spell card that lets me banish cards from the field whenever I summon a Dark Magician, which I do a lot in this deck. For instance, I'm gonna activate Eternal Soul, use its effect. I can summon a Dark Magician from my hand right now, but I'm gonna save that. Instead, I'm gonna draw Dark Magic Attack. So I have a plan in my head. I'm gonna wipe out those back row magic cards with Dark Magic Attack next turn by summoning Dark Magician a different way. But by activating a trap card on my opponent's turn, I can activate this guy's effect, which lets me special summon him to the field from my hand. And when he's on the field, he counts as a Dark Magician. So, you know, synergy, working together. I'm going to activate Dark Magic Attack because I have a Dark Magician on the field. And Dark Magic Attack can only be activated when you have a Dark Magician on the field. It destroys all spells and traps on your opponent's side of the field. Okay. Then I'm going to activate Skilled Dark Magician's effect, tributing him with 3 spell counters to activate, or to summon Dark Magician. There's animations with certain cards, and the animations are quick, but they're a little annoying. And also the models don't look great, but whatever. So I could activate Eternal Soul now, and summon my second Dark Magician, but I want to save that for when I have Dark Magic Circle on the field, which I don't right now. So instead, I'm just going to attack. Get rid of this card. I don't know what that does. Just summons a monster. Okay. And then get rid of that. Now we wait to see what our opponent does. Wait, this is the first deck I built physically, and it's still one of my favorites. I love the Dark Magician. I love all the support that I got over the years to just be its own deck instead of being part of a different deck. And also there's a card in here called Eye of Timaeus, which is a dragon spell card, fusion card. You'll see it eventually, probably. And that's one of my favorite cards, like, of all time. And the fact that it's part of the Dark Magician archetype is Neat. That's another reason why I like the Dark Magician, because I love that Dragon's Fusion card. Hey, Major. How you doing? Go get your food. I should have eaten before this stream. I didn't. Alright, I'm just going to set this card face down. I could summon Ebon Illusion Magician. Once per turn, you can detach one execution material from this card. Special summon one spellcaster type normal monster from your hand or deck. Oh! Oh, normal monster. Yeah, just let me summon an extra Dark Magician, which I don't think I want to do yet. Alright, we won't. We'll just get rid of this. And just attack directly. Okay, just setting a card. Not a problem. Oh, fuck. Another Messenger of Peace? That's a bummer. Please, please, please let me draw into a Dark Magic Circle. I have 3 of these in my deck. I should draw one by now. That's not a Dark Magic Circle. There's got to be something I can do. Give me a second. I need to declare an attack for that, and I can't even declare an attack with... you can activate a quick plays... Alright, yeah, none of these guys help me right now. Magician Navigation won't help. Not yet, at least. If it was in the graveyard, Magician Navigation would help. So what Magician Navigation does is that it lets me summon one spellcaster, level 7 spellcaster, from my hand, and then another one from my deck. And then while it's in the graveyard, I can, on a different turn, I can then banish Magician's Navigation from my graveyard to negate the effect of a spell card or a trap card. That would be great. I want to negate that, but can't because it's not in my graveyard. Alright, we'll do Illusion Magic. Tribute this card. Illusion Magic lets me tribute a card and then get Dark Magician from my deck. Up to 2 copies, but since I already have the 2 copies in my hand in my field, I only had 1 left. And that reshuffles my deck, so hopefully maybe next turn I'll draw into a Dark Magic Circle. So Messenger of Peace has a 100 life point cost for the opponent, which is not a lot of life points. Okay, Dark Magic Circle. Alright, not a Dark Magic Circle, but this will let us get a Dark Magic Circle, so this is fine. Alright, so Magician's Rod, Special Summon, or Normal Summon, there. Activate its effect. Lets us get a Dark Magic Circle from our deck to our hand. I'll then activate said Dark Magic Circle. No. Cool. I'll put those cards in that order. The spell card that you saw in that 3, that was Eye Timaeus, one of my favorite cards that I mentioned earlier. Alright, we're going to activate the effect of Eternal Soul. So you special summon 1 Dark Magician from our hand. Which then that triggers Dark Magic Circle, which means I can banish that card, and we just won this game. I'm pretty sure we just won this game. So let's attack. 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 And attack. Boom. Skip that. And then we have all those cards, and see here we got 1100 duel points. Points are easy to get. So let's do like maybe 2 more duels with the Dark Magician deck, and then I'll switch to a different deck and explain that deck. Luckily now that I've already explained Dark Magicians, I won't really have to explain all that much when dueling this person. I might need to explain some cards that didn't show up during this duel, like Timaeus, like Apprentice Magician, but I think in general we'll be okay. So this is not a great hand. Oh, it's their turn first. I don't know what deck this person runs. Looks like some sort of light deck. I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I've only watched Duel Monsters and GX. So eventually I'll watch all of them, but not now. Okay. Sure. Alright, we'll summon Breaker. Breaker, when he gets normal summoned, he gets a spell counter on him. That spell counter raises his attack to 1900, and then I can remove that spell counter to destroy a spell or trap card on the field, which I'm not going to do just yet. I'm going to set 2 cards instead. Navigation and Eternal Soul, which we saw last game. And then I'll just attack. Okay. So far so good. Next turn I will activate... Can I activate Eternal Soul? Sorry, Magician's Navigation? No, it only wants me to activate Eternal Soul. You know what? Let's not. Not yet. Okay. What's that do? When exactly one monster with 1500 or less attack is special summoned to your field, while your opponent controls a face-up monster, special summon as many monsters as possible with the same name as a summoned monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard in attack position, and also your opponent's special summons as many monsters as possible with the same name as one of their face-up monsters. Oh, okay. So they'll special summon that person. And I get to special summon another Breaker. But Breaker will not get the spell counter because he got special summoned, not normal summoned. Yep. Alright, I don't know what the effect of Cypher Wing is. Tributed to do what? Oh, they're XC summoning? This is not good. Galaxy Eyes, Cypher Dragon. Okay, so they have a Galaxy deck. That's not a good card to face right now. Okay, I'm gonna set a card. I'll use this turn, the end of this phase, to activate Eternal Soul. I'll get a Dark Magic attack from my deck. Which then lets me activate your effect to summon you. I'll put you in attack mode. I should have put you in defense mode, but whatever. Okay. We're not doing good, because we can't do anything with that. About that. Not yet, at least. We need another... We need a Dark Magic Circle. Or do we? Can I do something with Eben? Yes. All right, we can totally do something with Eben. So that's what we'll do. I will first. Yeah, I already have a plan in my head. All right, so here's all the steps for my plan. First, I need to summon Dark Magician Girl. So I'll sacrifice Breaker to summon Dark Magician Girl. I have a plan. I have a plan. Then we'll use Sage of Stone to special summon a Dark Magician from my deck because there's a Dark Magician Girl on the field. Okay, we'll then Xyz summon Ebon Illusion Magician using our Magician of Dark Illusion and Dark Magician. Because I spent all my mana selling all my magic cards. I still have a bunch of magic cards. Alright, pop, pop, pop. Alright, we're on the road to get rid of this fucking monster. Alright, now I gotta activate your effect to detach one material, to special summon a Dark Magician from my deck. Alright. And now here's where I get to actually do a thing. Here's where my plan comes to fruition. But just to be safe, I'm scared of that face down card. It might be a trap card, so let's get rid of it by doing that. Okay. What is that? Cypher Spectrum. If a Cypher Exceeds monster you control has is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, and sent to the graveyard, target... Okay, good. It's good that we did that, because that would have been able to activate when we do what we're about to do. So first, we're going to attack with Dark Magician, the small one. By attacking with Dark Magician, we trigger Ebon Illusion Magician's effect, which lets me get rid of this motherfucker. And then we just continue with our attack. Then I'll attack with Dark Magician Girl. And I'll use that to chain my Eternal Soul spell card, a trap card, which lets me special summon Dark Magician from my graveyard. I should have done that later. That was a dumb move, actually. I should have done that after Dark Magician Girl attack, because now her attack points are lower to 2,000 instead of 2,300. Whatever, I didn't think it through. Major, you... yeah, you're right. That's very Dark Side of the Moon-ish-esque. Alright, so we'll do that. We won this duel. Boom. I'm gonna do one more with the Dark Magician deck, because we haven't gotten my trump card out yet. Oh, that was a solemn... I got a solemn... really quick. I got a solemn warning out of that... out of that duel. That was one of my rewards. Let me go look for that. QRS. Here we go. Sorry, Solemn Strike. That card's good. That card's a really good card. I'm glad I got that. Cool. I haven't watched this season of Yu-Gi-Oh, the Arc 5 season, so I'm skipping them because I'm going to watch it eventually. But also the cutscenes in this game are... They're not worth reading anyway. Alright, last one. Last one with Dark Magician, and then I'll move to Rainbow Gems or something. Let me move this over here so it's easier to see. That's Alexis Rhodes. That she's not... Huh? That's interesting, because she's from a different season. I guess I just gotta watch the show to see why she's in this season. Series. Different series. That's... Yu-Gi-Oh seasons and series are different things. Whatever. I don't need to explain how the Yu-Gi-Oh anime works. Alright. Okay, this hand's not. This hand's not terrible, but it's not great either. Any hand that I don't start off with a Magician's Rod or a Dark Magic Circle is not a great hand. I mean, if I could, it could really just be a 2-second explanation, really. The anime happens, a new system in the game gets added because of the new anime, and then the game gets ruined for another 4 years. There you go. There's the Yu-Gi-Oh anime in a nutshell. Alright, well, when I put out the archive of this video, I'll cut that part out and just upload it to 12 different segments. What's this card do? Full Metaphose Fusion. Fusion summon one Metaphose Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. Okay, so it's just polymerization, but for Metaphose. Got it. I don't know what Metaphose are, though. Like, I've heard the name before, but I don't actually know what they do. No, we're not gonna do anything right now. Yeah, I don't want. Let's just do that. Mirror Force. Get out of here. We'll activate Eternal Soul. No, I don't think I would. I've watched these cutscenes before. They just go like blah blah blah. I will duel you. Blah blah blah. I will duel you. And then that's it. They don't go into the explanations of what the cards do like the anime does. Alright. Dark Magician. What's up, Oracle? Yeah, you're logged into your actual fucking Xbox account. Alright, let's do a cool thing. We can finally use my favorite card, one of my favorite cards, and show off my trump card. But first, Dark Magic Attack to get rid of that back row. And then we'll activate Eye of Timaeus, which lets me fusion, summon Dark Magician and Timaeus to make Dark Magician the Dragon Knight. So Dark Magician Dragon Knight is awesome because once you have him and Eternal Soul in the field, you're kind of like safe from most things. Eternal Soul protects my monsters from my opponent's card effects, and Dark Magician the Dragon Knight protects my back row from my opponent's card effects. So they're protecting each other. I'm kind of untouchable right now from card effects, at least. Attacks and stuff can still do damage. We're going to activate this to summon Dark Magician again. Yes, they are, Oracle. Here are the pendulum zones right here. And the link zones are up here. But of course I don't use pendulums or links because these decks don't really need them. Because I only need one extra deck summon at a time, so it works fine. All right. No, I don't know, because this is not Alexis from GX, this is Alexis from Arc 5, which apparently is a thing, which I didn't know. So maybe in Arc 5 she does. I can win this turn, can I? I totally can. Alright, let's just do that. Summoning another Dark Magician from my graveyard. And then go. feel free to tell me why Alexis is here, because I won't be watching Arc 5 for like at least another year. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's a Dark Magician deck. Let's move on to a different deck. Let's go with our Magnet deck, which I like a lot as well. Unfortunately for you, Oracle, he isn't. That's just the icon I use for this deck. It's still Yugioh playing, technically. Gosh. Alright, so the Magnet Warriors, their whole deal is for me to summon the two big monster Magnet Warriors, which is this guy, and then Valkyrion, and then fuse them together to make this guy. 4,000 attack points. He's a big dude. So to do that, I need to start sending stuff to my graveyard or adding them to my hand, and we'll do that by doing this. So I summon Delta. Delta lets me pick a Magnet Warrior from my deck and send it to the graveyard. So I'll choose Gamma. And that's kind of all I can do right now, so let's just attack. Ah, fuck. This guy... Wait a second, that's Aster Feet! Is this more of that alternate dimension shit? Because Aster's also from GX, like Alexis. I didn't even notice who was playing against until I saw him summon a fucking Destiny hero. Alright. I forget if Arc 5 is the season that... Because everyone has... Wow, that's a 2200 attack mod. Fuck. This is gonna go... Not great, I don't think. I might need to do this duel twice. Actually... Actually, we might be okay. We might be okay. Let's activate Twin Twister. Twin Twister lets me discard a card from my hand to destroy up to 2 spells or traps on the field, so we'll do that. And then we'll Dark Hole just to get rid of everything else. Well, so Oracle, so what I was saying, like people here, I've heard people say like there's between Zexal and Arc 5, I don't remember which is which. One of them starts off bad and ends good, and one of them starts off good and ends bad. And I don't remember which one's which. I'm gonna guess Zexal is the one that starts off bad and ends good. Because I feel like the general consensus between Zexal is that it's bad and they dropped it, so I guess it starts bad and ends good. Yeah, I heard range is okay. I heard range is like very like average, totally fine Yu-Gi-Oh. And it ends like next week, doesn't it? So, all right, I can't do anything else. We're just gonna attack. I'm gonna fix this cable here. I don't know what. So I'm not super familiar with Destiny heroes, because these are all new Destiny heroes. Like the ones I know of are like the ones from the GX era, and these are not the ones from the GX era. So, wow, I can't really do anything. Oh wait, no, I can poly. So let's go. Let's fuse that. Get our big guy. Our 4,000 attack monster. Are you doing, May? Are you doing a Johan / Jesse impression? good old, good old GX dub Jesse. All right, so this guy's cool. This guy, besides having 4,000 fucking attack, once per turn, when my opponent activates a spell or a trap card, I can just negate the effect and destroy it. It's like nah, like just fucking no. So that's pretty good. Let's get rid of that. And then just do 4,000 direct damage. Oh cool, and I can do Solidarity now, raise everyone's attack points up by 800, and just win this duel. Aster is... Yeah, like Aster's... Aster doesn't really have a role in GX. Like, he has like... He's like an antagonist for like a handful of episodes in GX. And then gets just like shoved to the side for the rest of the series. Like, he appears every now and then, but he doesn't really have a big part. Alright, let's do Magna Wars again, and then I'll switch to Gem Knights. That's a Borderlands. I think I might... I know Streamlabs has an option on their website or whatever. So I use Streamlabs for the chat, to pull in the chat. They have an option to turn off sticker displays. I might do that. Not because I don't think stickers are fun and silly and stupid, but, see how they break like the the cropping of the chat, and I think I'm gonna change that. All right, we're gonna set 3 cards face down: Mirror Force, Bottomless, and Magnetic. Yeah, we'll set Magnetic Force too. Then we'll summon Alpha, the Electromagnetic Warrior, which lets me get a Berserkion to my hand, which I need. So, boom. I mean, it never really gets bad. Like it's just like, see how like right now it's just a slightly bit cropped off, whereas because I didn't think of, I didn't realize stickers appeared, because they didn't used to, so yeah, let's get rid of that thing. I don't like that thing. So Bottomless lets you banish a 1500 attack or more monster when it's summoned. But yeah, so like I didn't realize the stickers appeared now that they updated Streamlabs to make stickers appear. So when I cropped the chat, I cropped it for text specifically, so that text would always be kind of perfect and not cropped off. And then stickers happened. Twin Twister, nah. Yep. Which means a new mechanic, or because when they announced the new 2020 Yu-Gi-Oh anime, they said it's going to be something, I'm paraphrasing, but something that's going to like be a huge change for the game. So my guess, because it's the 20th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh, they're going to kind of like maybe pull it back a bit. They're going to rein it in a bit. Maybe not go back to basics, but like clean some shit up. That's my guess. It's a wild guess, because Yu-Gi-Oh has always been about adding more and not taking away. It's always been about fucking it up even more. But here's me crossing my fingers. Yeah, let's activate Beta. This lets me add a card to my hand, I think. Yes, okay. What's adult Yu-Gi-Oh, Mayo? Alright, Beta attack. Okay. Cool. I mean, look. What was that season? Where everyone was horny for everyone? Definitely wasn't GX, and it was probably 5Ds. It was probably 5Ds, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. I swear one day I will watch 5Ds. In fact, I came real close after I realized that I've played a lot more of this game than I have the PS4 game. But I'm going through Adventure Time right now, so I'll finish Adventure Time first. He's gonna break one of my cards, isn't he? Oh, and he's gonna Xyz. Alright, whatever. And the reason I haven't watched 5Ds, like I didn't start watching 5Ds immediately after after I finished watching rewatching GX, was because that's when I lost my job, and I was like, well, I don't want to spend money on cards now, so, and watching 5Ds is gonna make me want to spend money on cards. But now that I have this game and that it has all the good cards that I like that the old game didn't have, maybe this scratches the itch, and I won't need to actually feel the need to buy the cards. I can just come here and play a few rounds, and then I can just watch 5Ds while playing this game. So I activated Mirror Force to send its attack back at him and destroy his monster, and I guess that effect was that I can special summon some fucking clown. Some fucking demon clown. Alright, so I have Alpha, Gamma. Do I have Beta? Sorry, I have Alpha and Beta on the field. I have Gamma in my graveyard. I don't. That's the other Mirror Force. I'm going to use Delta to send Gamma to my graveyard from my deck. Gamma. Not that Gamma. Other Gamma. This Gamma. Which that in turn means I have all three of these active in play. So that means I can special summon Berserkion by banishing each of these three. 1, 2, 3. Berserkion. So, I was talking about this literally yesterday. I was going through the 5Ds story mode, skipping all the cutscenes, because I was like, whatever, I'm going to watch the show anyway, so I'll skip all these for now. And what I assume was like the final protagonists didn't even look like Yu-Gi-Oh characters to me anymore. They were like just like these enormous fucking huge-ass buff dudes with hair that makes any other protagonist's hair puts it to shame. Like, not Yuya. Who's the Zexal character's Yuma? I think his name is Yuma. The Zexal main character's name is Yuma. He had some pretty stupid hair. The end bosses for 5Ds, not even close. Just wild. I was talking about it to you. Come on. I'll show you the guy I'm talking about. I'll just go into the 5Ds story mode real quick after this duel. Which I think I'll win this. No, I don't have enough damage this turn. Maybe I do now. That's 47. That's 57. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. That's, yeah. I should have enough damage. Boom. Okay. Yeah, let me just go here real quick and show who I'm talking about. This dude! Fucking this dude! That's a fucking, like, gacha game character. That's not a Yu-Gi-Oh character. Look at that! Like, at least in here are like the characters from GX. These are just people. Like, yeah, they have hair. They have like anime ass hair, but they're just people. Well, okay, that's That's a demon, but that's a different story. Like, that was an actual demon. Like, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it's an actual card. Like, it's not like a person turned into a demon. That was a card come to life, and that's just another demon. That's the Grim Reaper. But they're just people, except for the Grim Reaper. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just people. Just people. 5Ds, generally people, and then this motherfucker and this motherfucker. I should watch 5Ds. No, we're at Arc 5. Let's switch out. Let's switch out from Magnet Warriors to Rainbow Gems, my Crystal Beast deck. I love the Crystal Beasts, though the Crystal Beast is probably my weakest deck because Crystal Beasts are very like circumstantial, very specific. So there's like a chance that we might just lose this duel. Yubel does only have one boob. Yubel has abs on this side and then a boob on this side. Alright, this is a pretty good hand for a Crystal Beast starting hand. We'll activate Crystal Bond, which lets me add one Crystal Beast monster from my hand, from my deck to my hand. Right? Let me read it. I haven't played Crystal Beast in 2 years, so I may need a refresher. Add one Crystal Beast monster from your deck to your hand, and place one Crystal Beast monster with a different name from your deck face up in your spell. Okay, yeah, cool. So we're gonna add Pegasus to our hand, and we're gonna put Carbuncle. We're gonna add not Carbuncle. We're gonna add Tortoise, because Tortoise, I only have one copy of that in my deck, so drawing into Tortoise would be harder than just placing it on the field. So the thing with Crystal Beasts, mostly for Major, who's probably the most unaware, is that instead of when they get destroyed, instead of going to the graveyard, they go to your spell trap zone. And if you have all 7 of them in play, so either on your field or in the graveyard, you can special summon Rainbow Dragon, which is a big dragon, and he's powerful. So let's summon Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Sapphire Pegasus lets me put another card from my deck to my spell trap zone. And I could use Rare Value right now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Rare Value. Rare Value lets the opponent choose one of my cards, puts it to the graveyard, and I draw 2 more cards. And then we'll set Ultimate Crystal Magic face down, which next turn, if he destroys one of my cards, I can activate this, and I can summon Rainbow Over Dragon, which is a powered up version of Rainbow Dragon, and you'll see what that looks like next turn probably. Speed Droid. Aren't the droid cards a Cyrus thing? Or that's a different... Those are mech droids. I don't remember. Synchro summoning to some... That's just a giant sword. That's just a giant knife. This has to be sent to the graveyard, right? Nope, just destroyed. Alright, cool. So we'll put you in our back row. Wait, how come I couldn't activate... How come I couldn't activate, Ultimate Crystal Magic? That was... What? Let me read that again. When your Crystal Beast monster is destroyed by battle, which it was, you can send 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names from your hand, deck, or face up on the field to the graveyard. If it faces the ultimate, you can release the field because an opponent's card effect. Yeah, why did it not work? I should have been able to activate that. Is it because I sent him to my back row? Huh. No, I have it on the in between, the one that it lessens the activation pop-ups, but doesn't take them away completely. It'll still pop it up when I can do something happens. That's weird. Let's do this then. Actually, no, that was stupid. I could have summoned Pegasus and then done a crystal release. Whatever. We'll try next turn. God damn it, Oracle. I'll try it this turn. Instead of sending it to my back row, I'll send it to the graveyard and see if that works. That didn't work. Am I missing something? Yeah, we lost. Cool. Awesome. Let's try that again. I think that giant knife had an effect that I didn't read that was maybe causing that thing to not happen. Let's try that again and see if I can figure that out. Yeah, I needed the bat card. All right, this is a pretty decent hand. Because I got Rainbow Bridge. Basically, with Crystal Beast, I generally wanted to start my hand with a Crystal Bond or a Rainbow Bridge, because a Rainbow Bridge can bring in a Crystal Bond. So, yeah. Let's activate Terraforming. Get our Ancient City Rainbow Ruin. This is our field spell, which has different effects depending on how many Crystal Beast monsters we have on our back row. Which right now is none, so we can't use any of the effects, but in time. Okay. Activate Rainbow Bridge to get Crystal Bond. And I'll activate Crystal Bond to get Sapphire Pegasus. And I'll put in Tortoise. Summon Pegasus to put in Carbuncle. Dumbasses. Special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck. Sure. And anything that gets us our Crystal Beast monsters faster. So we'll activate Crystal Beacon, get our Tiger. So that's 4, plus our 5th one in our hand. And I'm going to set Ultimate Crystal Magic. Alright, I'm going to read this card again, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. When your Crystal Beast monster is destroyed by battle, you can send 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names from your hand, got it, deck, and or face up on the field. So yeah, I should be able to do it. I don't see why there must have been an effect in that monster that caused me to stop. Oh, you know what I bet it was? I bet that knife fucking thing, because I saw it trigger an effect, but I didn't know what effect it was triggering. I bet its effect is that I can't activate spells or traps during the battle phase, or during the damage step. I bet that's what it is. Alright, let's attack. Topaz Tiger gets 400 attack points when he attacks a monster, but not when he attacks directly. And then that's just a direct attack. All right, so we got 2 crystal beasts in our back row. That means we have these effects active. Nothing can no card effects can destroy Ancient City Rainbow Ruin, and once per turn during I can have battle damage. Kind of like in D&D, the rogue can have battle damage. What does that do? Banish up to 2 Speedroid monsters from your graveyard, then target that many cards on the field and destroy them. Destroyed by battle, so that I wouldn't be able to activate that card anyway. So let's put Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus in our back row. We have 3 cards now, so that means I can do up to during either player's turn. When a spell trap card is activated, you can send 1 Crystal Beast monster you control to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Cool. This card's one of my trump cards, Crystal Abundance. It can only be activated when I have 4 Crystal Beasts on my back row, but it pretty much just wipes the whole field. It wipes the whole field and lets me summon a bunch of Crystal Beast monsters in one turn, and then if I summon the right ones, I can pretty much one-hit KO people. That's one of my, like, 4 win conditions for this deck. Let's attack with you. And with you. After this duel, I think I'll do one more. Whether I win or lose, I'll do one more. Then we'll move on to Judgment, the detective law game that is goofy as hell, and I love it. I don't have. I've already caught 2 perverts. I do not have the 3rd pervert unlocked yet. Soon, probably. Computer taking its sweet ass time making moves. I have also become a vampire in Judgment. More than once. I posted some clips on Twitter last night, like late last night when I was playing. Alright, Synchro. Alright, I'm gonna read this fucking effect. Alright, let's read this effect. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles against 200 attack, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished Speedroid cards and add it to your hand. You can only special summon high speed. Alright, so no, it doesn't have an effect for that. Then what was it? What was causing me not to be able to like triggered the effect? Was there another card on the field that I wasn't aware of? Let's see what this magic card does. Target 1 Speedroid monster in your graveyard, special summon it during your main phase, except during the card's end. You can banish one card. Alright, whatever. Was it that card? That card was on the field too, right? Alright, let's read all these cards, because I need to know. If you control a machine-type monster, target 1 level 4 lower machine monster in your graveyard, special summon the target. Its effects are negated, whatever. That doesn't affect me. If you control no monster, you can special summon this card. When this card is normal summon or special summon, you can add 1. Okay, that doesn't affect me either. So... yeah, let's negate that effect, because why not? Let's get rid of you. Yeah, we'll half damage. No. Here we go. See? Alright, that was weird. I don't know why I couldn't activate it last turn. But here we go. Ultimate Crystal Magic will let us summon... You know, I should keep these on my field. Let's do you. Let's do you. You. Can I do from the graveyard? No, I cannot do from the graveyard. You. 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 And you. Let's be summon Rainbow Over Dragon. 4,000 attack. What effect can I activate? Let me see. Once per turn, you can banish one Crystal Beast monster from your graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the banished monsters until the end turn. You contribute this fusion summon monster, shuffle all cards on the field to the deck. No, I don't want to activate that card. Boom. So I'm mostly with you, Mayo. We've talked about this before that I don't like Master Rule 4 pretty much at all. But Crystal Beast, the decks that I happen to use, Crystal Beast, Dark Magician, and the Magna Warrior deck, Master Rule 4 doesn't really affect it because I generally don't need to summon more than one extra deck monster at a time. The one that does affect it though is my Gem Knight deck. My Gem Knight deck is specifically built about summoning like 3 or 4 monsters from the extra deck, and Master Rule 4 keeps me from doing that, so that's a bummer. We'll do that. And we'll place Eagle. We'll summon you. Yeah. At one point, I thought it broke my Dark Magician deck too, because I liked to summon Dragon Knight, Dark Magician Dragon Knight, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight, and Amulet Dragon all at once with each of, because I have 3 copies of Timaeus. But I realized that was just me showing off, and I didn't actually have to do that do that much at all. With one of them on the field, I have more than enough stuff to move my win condition forward. All right, so let's attack. $4,000 damage. No, I heard it. You just can't hear it because my phone was in my ass, in my back pocket. I normally don't put it in my back pocket for long periods of time, but I usually slip it in there. We'll go with that. I usually slip it in there while I'm like doing other things, like setting up the studio. I was holding my phone and I put it quickly in my back pocket because I knew I would take it out. But then when I got done setting up the studio, I just sat down. That is literally what they sent to me. No, we're not gonna activate anything. Look, Oracle, I hear so much or read so much nonsense from you that it barely even phases me anymore. Oh, another synchro. This is not good. I don't know what that card does. I could read it, or I can just wait until bad things happen. Okay. I mean, worst if it comes to worst, I can use Rainbow Over Dragon's power to wipe the field. That's a lot of messages. Why is he attacking me? Okay, I gotta read this effect. You can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that target. Once per turn, when another monster's effect is activated, you can negate the activation, and you do so, destroy that monster. So, okay, I don't want to activate your effect because that would kill me. If this card battles an opponent's monster level 5 or higher, during damage calculation, this card gains attack equal to the current attack of the opponent's monster that... Oh, that's not good! That's not good. Yeah, let's have that damage. That's gonna be a lot. That would have been 3,000 damage. So here we go. This will be this will be where this card comes in handy, because I can do Crystal Abundance. All these cards go to the graveyard, and then I can summon you and you back to the field. And this should be more than enough to wipe you out. We'll activate our Pegasus effects, which lets us put in a U. And let's put in Topaz Tiger. Then, just for fun, we'll activate Crystal Release to be safe, which boosts your attack points by 800. And now we win. You missed when I was playing my Dark Magician deck, Oracle. I already played... Oh, fuck that! Whatever, that's one. He's just biding time. He has only 2 cards in his hand and 1 card on the field. He's not going to be able to do much this turn, I don't think. Okay. Contributing 4. Okay. I don't know at all what these speed droids do. I haven't really been paying attention. That's another synchro, huh? That's not good. Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Alright, I can Dark Hole it. It's fine. Oh, that's a... That card gets an animation. Yeah. And then Crystal Release. We'll put you Mammoth. Yeah, they really are. So I'm in a little bit of a predicament here. I can Dark Hole, so like, which I will. But I need... Most of my cards are in the graveyard. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Ah! I meant to... Okay, I meant to move Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus to attack mode, attack that monster, do some damage, main phase 2, Dark Hole, wipe the field. But I didn't. So now I just have to wipe the field. This is where Crystal Blessing would come in, but I don't have a Crystal Blessing. No, Crystal Blessing wouldn't help. Crystal Blessing puts it back into my back row, not to the field. I don't think I can win this. No, wait, I can, but I gotta draw another Crystal Release. I need to draw either a Rainbow Bridge or a Crystal Release next turn, and I can win this. I have 2 copies of Rainbow Bridge in my deck left, and 1 copy of Crystal Release, so there's a decent chance it could happen. But yeah, if I don't draw this turn, I'm done. Rainbow Bridge or Crystal Release, come on. Okay. Ah, shit. No. Rare Value let me draw 2 cards. But that means if I draw into Crystal Release, I wouldn't be able to activate it because then I'll have 1 less card in my field. Whatever. It's either do nothing and lose, or risk some and try to figure something out on the fly. So let's try it. Okay. Rainbow Path is something. Rainbow Path is something. We can do something with Rainbow Path. All right. We're still in this. We're still in this. Okay. There's that big guy again, but we're fine. We're just gonna rainbow. Actually, we're not even gonna Rainbow Path. We're just gonna bottomless. Fuck off. All right. Crystal Promise. That's actually super helpful too. We'll put Pegasus back on the field. We'll get from our graveyard. And we'll attack. Okay, he did the thing again where he stopped my attack by special summoning that fucker. Again, it's gonna be tight, but we can do this. I have at least 3 different ways I can win this duel in my head. One is Rainbow Dragon, one is Crystal Release. And then the other one is another Rainbow over Dragon if I draw into another Crystal Magic. Alright, so we'll get rid of you. Okay, we'll get our Rainbow Dragon. Alright, we should have the be able to... Oh, okay. Let's move you to attack mode before I forget. Let's activate Rainbow Bridge. We're gonna get Ultimate... Crystal Abundance would be nice, but I don't have the power to activate it, so... Ultimate Crystal Magic will save us next turn. This will give us the win this turn. So let's do this. Special summon Rainbow Dragon. Activate Crystal Release. And let's do this. That was a long duel. 16 turns. Okay, 17 turns. Negated my goddamn attack. No. Cool. But I can activate this. And this lets me add him back to my hand, right? Yeah, to the field, sorry. Oh, let's do that. Alright. Okay, we did it. He has nothing in his hand, nothing in his field. I have 2 monsters. I think turn 18. I think finally turn 18 is the end of this duel. I keep knocking the microphone. Shit. All right. So Major, like you joke, or maybe you're not joking, but generally these are the kind of duels that I enjoy. You don't get this kind of stuff in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. This stuff is like, in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh is like you're done in 3 turns. And it's all like one person takes 15 minutes taking their turn, passes to the next person, they take 15 minutes doing their turn, next person, 1 hit kill, they're done. That's kind of how competitive Yu-Gi-Oh works. I much prefer this kind of Yu-Gi-Oh where the decks are not competitive by any means. They get wiped out by competitive decks, but there's a lot of back and forth, there's a lot of like... It's a lot more anime. It's a lot more anime. And I enjoy that kind of Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright. If he negates my attack one more fucking time, though. That's 3 copies, though. I think he's done. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can't do it anymore. He really is just BMing. Like, he knows he's lost. He has nothing in his hand. He's just biting for time. All right, we're gonna set Ultimate Crystal Magic just in case we need to summon Overdragon again, but I think we're fine. There it is. 22 turns. All right. That's Yu-Gi-Oh, folks. This game... Actually, no, before we call it, let's open some packs. I am trying to get my Gem Knights, and the Gem Knights are in this pack, so... Gem Armadillo, that's good. I need that. Lunar Light. I'm also trying to build Lunar Lights, so that's good too. Yeah, no multi-pack opening, but hey, they added sound effects this time because the PS4 and PC versions didn't have sound effects. And also the cards were centered. They were centered on the PS4 version. So if anyone's gonna get this game, despite it being on PC, get the Switch version. It includes all the DLC, includes even more cards than the PC version. And there's slight improvements like sound effects, and I think the summoning animations, the ones that are with the character models, Gem Turtle, I need that too. And they're shorter. They're shorter in this game than they are in the PC version. Gem Knight Alexandre, I need that. Come on. I don't need Aquamarine. Oh, there was a Gem Knight in there though, so I think I need a Gem Knight Topaz. I think was in there. Not Topaz. Oh, there's Topaz right there. But the other yellow one. Ruby's good. I need ruby. Okay, good. Get Gemnite Fusion. I need that. And I need another lapis. But yeah, totally do it, Mayo. And then whenever you do, let me know, and then I'll get on the online, and then we'll play some good old anime-ass Yu-Gi-Oh! Without our goddamn links. Despite me actually putting a link in this deck, because I'm gonna need it, because this deck is made to summon a bunch of monsters. Quartz. $150. What? It's 30. It's 30 bucks. Oh, there was a Gemnite Emerald in there that I needed. Cool. Or Dragon Quest is good, but also Link's Awakening this Friday, which I will be picking up. At the rate I'm going, I think I can finish Judgment by like Saturday. I'm in chapter 6 right now, so I think I can. I've been doing like a chapter a day, pretty much, a little bit more than a chapter a day. Apparently a lot of the frame rate issues are mostly fixed. From what people are saying, they say that it still happens like when you're like loading in a new area, but that it doesn't happen as often as it did as the E3 build. That's what like IGN and a bunch of other people have said. Same day, yep. Amiibo's the same day. That's right, Brad also said that it played better. Alright, anyway, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! I like this game more on the Switch than I ever did on the PS4. Which, you know, I'll show you. I'll just quit the game here. I played this game for 30 hours on the Switch or more. I think on the PS4 I played for like 10 hours, so yeah. No, I won't. And by no I won't, I mean I will on Friday to pick up. No, I'll go outside on Saturday on Thursday, because I'm gonna go watch Promare. That's on Thursday. Anyway, that's it. Let's go play Judgment.